for, you know, here's a code for 20% off your next coffee.
You get your loyalty programs, you got all that
100%.
stuff.
And you can build a loyalty program in the messenger.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Travis Stephenson here, and today is going to be a very interesting and fun video. So last weekend we filmed had our local event called Bots and Business Live. It was the very first time here in Tampa I've ever run an event, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And in fact, you know what? Let's cue the B-roll. So, that was an awesome event. It was an incredible time. I enjoyed it probably more than most of the attendees, and we had people there who were literally telling us about how one lady made $36,000 off the information. Some people are already growing their business. It was absolutely epic. With that being said, as you can see here, we've still got a bunch of really cool stuff from the event. Take a look. You can see we've got our backpacks here, which are absolutely awesome. Every one of our attendees got them. We've got a bunch of notebooks and t-shirts. So at this live event, it gave me a really interesting idea that I've not seen anybody try yet. We talked a lot about growing your agency by being able to actually do this stuff, running chatbots for local businesses. And the hardest part is, how do we teach these local businesses what we're capable of? There's a lot of different ways that we can do it, and if you're interested in our bots and business replays, just do me a favor, send me a comment below or message me or whatever you've got to do to reach out. I can get you replays to the entire event. It was absolutely spectacular. Right now, I'm going to hop in my car. We're going to head over to Tampa Printing. It's a cool local printing company. I think they can do same-day printing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them put a messenger scan code on a sign. I'm going to then go sit somewhere for an hour, maybe an hour and a half with this sign, and I'm going to see how many people scan it. Then I'm going to walk into that local business and I'm going to say, hey, guess what? I had this scan code out here and I just got 9 leads, 10 leads, 11 leads. Or what we're probably going to end up doing is just talking to the individuals who are actually scanning the code, and let's just see what happens. Let's experiment. I urge all of you guys, you should be experimenting just like this. This sign's only going to cost me $100, $150. I can go sit somewhere and have coffee. I'm going to let the sign just sit here and see who scans it. We'll have some fun. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they can actually print this same day. I'd love to be able to have this video happen all in one day. But even if they can't, I also have a shirt in my car that I'm going to be taking with me. It's one of our Chatmatics shirts, and on this shirt, I'm going to see if they will print my scan code, because next week, as some of you guys might know, I am going to be Funnel Hacking Live. It's a huge event with over 2,000 attendees. I'm going to be walking around this event with my videographer, with my crew, and I'm going to have a scan code on my shirt. Let's see how many leads we can generate. So this will be a fun video to see if this actually works, to see if we can make something cool happen. I cannot wait to have you guys come with me. I'm excited that you guys will be a part of this. So let's go experiment. It's interesting too, because just by having somebody record me while I'm going to be walking in there, they're going to instantly think, this is interesting. And it could lead, just by having somebody record you walking into a store, it can absolutely turn into them being like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I do this. And then it's like, oh, I run a print company. I should have you help me do stuff for my existing clients. So we'll see how that goes. We're here at Tampa Printing, and we actually just passed a sign that they have that says that they will print signs same day. I'm gonna see if they will literally, in here, I don't have it yet, I'm gonna go in here using my software. I'm gonna create a scan code in 3 minutes. I'm gonna then give them that code and see if they'll print it same day. I don't know if that means right now, but they might be able to actually have it for me within 24 to 48 hours. I'm guessing they'll be able to have it by tomorrow, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if they can get it to me within like an hour. If I can generate 1 lead at all with this little method that we're about to try, then it's worth it for everybody to give this a shot. So let's go ahead. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna see if they'll be able to make this happen. Fingers crossed they can. If not, we still got a lot more to cover, so I'll be right back. Pete for me. Okay. It was awesome, super quick, which was great. I'll run you through what I'm trying to do. It's kind of an interesting little like YouTube content piece. I run a messenger system, messenger bot automation tool, and you guys know QR codes, right? So Messenger has their own QR code that when somebody scans it, it can like respond with a conversation, and it also makes that person a subscriber. So I do a lot of this for like local businesses, for influencers, for all these other people. And what I've noticed is nobody's really doing it for signs yet, and there's just curiosity behind scan codes of like how do they work, what do they do. So literally what I was trying to do today is do a video, because I think it'd be really interesting to see how this goes, of like a sign. I go to a coffee shop, put this sign up in front of me, and like as people are walking by, just see who scans it. Because every single scan, they're a subscriber now of mine, all through Messenger. It's not like email or whatever, but so that's kind of the game that I want to play, is like go sit somewhere for an hour and just like maybe even in front of a coffee shop. What are your thoughts on something same day, potentially quick, that I could, maybe even this size, I can get you the scan code in 10 seconds, put a scan code on.
That's 18 by 24 is what that is.
Okay, 18 by 24. And
it's got a little easel on the back of it too.
Oh, see? Perfect. I can just go set that up somewhere. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen, where I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk to this guy whose literal job is to print paper material for people, and he had no idea that this worked. He was gung-ho on QR codes, and now he can actually use a system that people know how to scan. He just had to hear about it. He just had to find out, and this is what we're doing. We're educating people on exactly what that is. I'm gonna take in a shirt. He's gonna see if he can print on my little Chatmatic shirts here. He's gonna see if he can print a QR code on here, or my scan code. Forgive me, no QR codes. And make sure you guys who are watching this, wherever you're watching this, message me below if you want one of these scan code t-shirts. I'd love to see how that ends up working out. I'll send you a t-shirt free. If one of the ones that I have, I'll send it to you. Just wear it out somewhere public and see how many leads we get from it. I'd love to see how that goes. So I'm gonna use this opportunity. I am a customer right now, right? I'm gonna spend, what, 150, 180 bucks probably at this guy's thing. He could easily turn into either he's gonna be a client or his clients are gonna be clients. All I've gotta do is do the right thing here. So we're gonna go in, spend a little bit of money getting some cool print material made. I'll use it, it'll generate me leads in the future, but I'm more interested now in seeing how geeked up I can get this guy about what we're about to do. So let's go ahead and go back in. Have it put on the business card. What dimensions do you guys need for the business card?
2.125 by 3.625.
Do you know, I know, oh, let me see, I might have business card. Okay, problem that I have here is that this is not a PNG the way that I would need it to be.
So you have, how many auto responses can you set? Like, is it just the one when they scan, or do you have the ability to have like
unlimited? It's like, so I tell people this all the time. Like, people are starting to equate it to email. It's not quite email, because Facebook doesn't want it to become a spam folder. We're the only one that has an unlimited version of it. Everybody else is like, you know, free and then $10, and then if you get 100 subscribers, it's 20, and then at 200 subscribers, it's 30. We just said, look, man, why not just do 97? Don't make it complicated for everybody to know. And so even if 10 people scan this code, they now know that like the flyers you sent to this zip code got 10, the flyers sent to that one got 2. It doesn't balance, so don't send to that one anymore. And it like gives you this point of, the old problem was, well, let's do it with QR codes. And then the next question, do people know how to use that? No. And that was where it clicked to me that like, Messenger does more than just scan codes. That's the craziest part, is you can make a landing page where I could send somebody to a landing page that says, subscribe to Messenger, and it would subscribe them. Now everybody becomes a subscriber, and you can automatically follow up with them 23 hours later and say, hey, thanks for scanning our code yesterday. Here's a link for, here's a code for 20% off your next coffee.
You get your loyalty programs, you got all that stuff.
And you can build a loyalty program in the Messenger.
Yeah.
It's great. That was cool. I mean, spend a little bit of money, but I got everything that I wanted. I'm gonna be able to use this stuff at an upcoming event that I'm gonna be going to. So I needed it anyways. You've got to put yourself out there, get out there, start talking to people. I think every stay-at-home mom could be making $5,000 a month doing this for local businesses. If you know somebody at your church right? We just passed a church and they have a sign out that said something about this weekend thing or whatever. If you know somebody at a church, hit them up and just say, hey, when we were doing this thing, let's use Messenger. Even if you do it for them for free and it costs you 10, 20 bucks a month to use a system or 100 bucks a month to use a system, learn from it, right? And seeing somebody who considers himself a marketing guru, seeing how they lit up when they saw the applications for just one application of Messenger, which was the scan code. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him about everything else. Seeing how he lit up, it was like, man, this is a real thing, and people are actually excited about it. So all the case studies that I've heard about, all the people who are selling homes and all this stuff, that's great too, but it's just the beginning. It is literally just the beginning, and now is the time to get in. So it's exciting, and I'm always going to be that guy who's like preaching this stuff. There's plenty of opportunities out there, but this is one of those that's like super real. So I'm pumped. I think it was a cool day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed.